Good day. I hope and I believe you're having a lovely Sunday. Sunday is the day that we go and worship our God, And if you're not yet born again or child of God, try doing that, going to church to worship the God who created you, the God who foreknew you before you were born. Instead of sometimes going to shop, do shopping and do all, the errands that many people do on Sunday. It's a good day to hold Sunday as a Sabbath. Sabbath simply means holding that day reverent unto the maker that made you, because one day you're going to meet him. And I don't believe that's what you want to say, that I was too busy doing errands. I want to share with you today the word from the book of Proverbs chapter 23. Let's look at verse 6 and verse 7. Do not eat the bread of a miser, nor desire his delicacies. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, he says to you. But his heart is not with you. The morsel you have eaten, you will vomit up and waste your pleasant words. In other words, he's talking about, first of all, he's talking about when you eat food of someone who is holding grudges against you, is not good. We should pray for our enemies. And then he goes on to say that if you do eat that food, the food that you have eaten, you are going to vomit it out. And the words of encouragement that you are speaking to that person, because he has already decided in his heart that he does not like you. Sometimes he does not like you, or he does not like, your company, or he does not like, people. In his heart, he has already said, I do not like this. So he's just doing it out of a show. But the Bible commands us to love our enemies. We should pray for them so that they come to the knowledge of Jesus Christ. And then he goes on to say that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. That one is a really powerful word, because whatever we speak, whatever comes out of the mouth, the Bible says that out of the abundance of their heart, the mouth speaks. So none of us just speaks abruptly. Before we speak, usually we think about it or we plan about it. So, and scientifically it has been proven, that our minds cannot comprehend between imagination or a real action. Let me explain that. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. I want to encourage you to start thinking, and start sometimes imagining. If, for example, the scientists have proven that, Navy SEALs, or especially this one was the one that really, that I was really amazed by. He says some classic piano players, those classic ones that know the piano very well. They say if they daydream or they think about or they just imagine playing piano, they say they become better and better and better, because the mind does not understand between imagination and real. So the mind, whatever thoughts we think about it, our mind just catches it as it's real. That's why in America, most Navy SEALs, they will be, thinking about what they're going to do, that mission. They'll be planning it in their mind, visualizing it, imagining about it. And when they go and really do it, it comes out, as they were planning. And most of the time, it's the same with us. If you're going for an exam, sometimes I remember, when I was at university, there was a day that I was about to write a biology exam. Then I was just, imagining how I'm going to answer the question, how the question is going to, to be set up. And exactly as I was imagining about it or how I'm going to write, that's exactly how I went to write it. And to my surprise, I remember it was microbiology. I got 80%, out of that exam. And it was really a blessing. So today I want to motivate you that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Let's start thinking positive thoughts, because the Bible says whatever is good, whatever is lovely, whatever is of good report, let's meditate on these things. Have a lovely day and start thinking about good thoughts. Start thinking of lovely thoughts. Start thinking about praiseworthy thoughts, and start thinking of thoughts that pleases God, of good report. Ron Canoli, the one, the powerful worshiper who just passed away this week, he was 80 plus. He used to sing a song that I really like very much, powerful songs that he used to sing, He says, whatever a man, thinketh, if you think thoughts about God, you will become. So he used to sing powerful worship songs that, up to today we sing. But what I want to say with that is just that when we think of good thoughts, our brain, when we imagine that we're going to do this for God, our brain does not recognize whether it's really taking place or it's an imagination. So my encouragement, let's start thinking good thoughts that pleases God. And once we do that, we are going to please our Maker. So whatever a man thinketh, so is he. If you think on bad thoughts, you are going to surely yield bad thoughts. But if you think on good thoughts that praises God, that exalts the name of Jesus, that's what the Bible commands us to be, and we are going to be blessed. So thank you very much for your time. Have a lovely day. Have a blessed Sunday, and let's keep preaching the word of the Lord. And let me just close by praying for you. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May He make His face to shine upon you. From today, as we go into this week, may you start thinking thoughts of, love, thoughts of good report in the name of Jesus Christ. I bless you in the mighty name of Jesus. Goodbye. Bye.